The Hungarian government has tried to guarantee success in this vote, spending many millions on its campaign against refugee quotas set by European Union leaders in Brussels. The billboards reading, "Take no chances," imply any refugee could be a terrorist. This echo of Donald Trump in the US presidential campaign has been deliberately pushed by Prime Minister VIKTOR ORBAN as a defence of Christian European values.
We lose our European values and identity the way frogs are cooked in slowly heating water. Quite simply, slowly, there will be more and more Muslims who will no longer recognise Europe.
The vote isn't legally binding, but a win for Mr. Orban would be extremely serious for the idea of European unity over the refugee crisis. On one level, a victory for the government in the referendum would mark the end of the refugee quota system, because Hungary and indeed its neighbours would say that they're not prepared to accept any. But on a wider level, it would be presented as a landmark victory by the government here for popular opinion against the diktats of the liberal elite in Brussels. The refugees themselves know about the referendum, but they have more basic concerns. On the border between Hungary and Serbia, doctors have treated people who've been beaten or bitten by dogs before being ejected. The Hungarian police are accused of using violence as a deliberate tactic, even against children.
They don't know where to go. So we have here psychologists, and we provide for them psychological care, but this is not enough. They just want some happier life for them.
Families have also been separated. MUSTAFA, an Afghan, crossed the Hungarian border with several family members. They were allowed into a refugee camp, but he was thrown out. He doesn't know where his relatives are now and has no way of re-entering the European Union. He's alone and stranded.
The last time I spoke to my family was 8 days ago. I have no idea where they are now. My mother is sick and she's worried about me. I can't do anything but wait.
The Hungarian government would argue it's not to blame, and the fault lies with a chaotic European response to this crisis. In its world, protection of the Schengen free travel zone for Europeans is paramount. The referendum is designed to force the rest of the EU to accept a common position, that Europe is for Europeans and nobody else.